Well, still following that breaking news, that former Louisiana Governor Edwin Edwards has died. He was often called one of Louisiana's most colorful and flamboyant politicians whose political career took a plunge amid scandals, federal corruption charges, and ultimately prison time.
Yeah, and if you ever met him, had the chance to meet him, you know how truly special he was, regardless of your political beliefs. Darla Montgomery looks back on the life and political career of former Governor Edwin Edwards.
Four-term Louisiana Governor Edwin Edwards was larger than life. He was charismatic, well-dressed, and shrewd, and impressively quick with retorts. One of his most infamous one-liners came in the election year 1983 when he said, quote, "The only way I can lose this election is if I'm caught in bed with either a dead girl or a live boy." End quote. The Avoyelles Parish native and son of a sharecropper began his public service career when he was elected to the Crawley City Council in 1954. 10 years later, he was elected to the Louisiana State Senate, where he served for 2 years. From 1965 to 1972, he held a congressional seat for Louisiana's 7th District. The powerful politician would go on to become Louisiana's 50th governor for 4 terms from 1972 to 1996. But his business dealings and questionable practices would catch up to him. In 2001, he was convicted on 17 of 26 counts, including racketeering, extortion, money laundering, mail and wire fraud in the millions. He was sentenced to federal prison and would remain there until his release in 2013. The father of 5 was married 3 times. He had 4 children with his first wife, Elaine Schwarzenberg. He and his second wife, Cindy Piku, were married in 1994. His divorce from her was finalized in 2004 while he was in prison, which is where he met his third and current wife, Trina Grimes Scott. Trina wanted to meet him after reading his life story in a book by author Leo Honeycutt. Trina says when that day came, she was pleasantly surprised, saying, quote, "He was nothing like I expected him to be because he was warm and very loving. I kind of expected him to be a little bit cocky," end quote. She is 51 years his junior. They starred in a short-lived reality show called The Governor's Wife on A&E, and in 2013, Trina gave birth to their son, Eli. In 2014, Edwards made it known he was thinking about running for Congress, representing Louisiana's 6th District, but that would never happen because of his conviction and time served. Without a pardon, he remains ineligible to seek office until 15 years have passed from the end of his sentence.
I've had a very good life. People have been very kind to me for 45 years, and I look back on my life and I realize I made mistakes like everybody does in his life.